Hey everyone, my name is Troy Felton with the Life Division of Messer Financial Group. Today we sat down with Transamerica and talked about how easy their final expense product is to write. For the full webinar, click the link in the description. Let's dive in. Transamerica is one of the only carriers that will offer day one coverage to someone who's had a heart attack in the past year. So, very huge competitive advantage there. Now, and I'm sure you would say this too, Aaron, but if there's other comorbidities that go along with the heart attack, which sometimes can be the case, then it might be a different story. But maybe it's just a heart attack that the person's dealt with. Definitely look at Transamerica. You could get day one coverage. So that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people try to differentiate throughout the carriers, but specifically for heart attack, heart disease, stuff like that, I think Transamerica is very competitive in that space, and we're trying to create a product where we can offer coverage for clients like that. So, and then again, we'll go through a couple case studies, I think, that kind of highlights the competitiveness of the underwriting as a whole. Let's go through a couple of scenarios here just to cover what that actually looks like in real time. Just go through a couple hypothetical clients here. So let's have a client, let's say age 75, COPD, diabetes with neuropathy. They also have multiple sclerosis and Parkinson's. So that is going to be select day one coverage. So again, we're not stacking unrelated comorbidities with our underwriting. And so if you have a client, let's say like this, again, this is going to be day one coverage with Transamerica. Now let's take another option here. Let's say someone is age 60, diabetes with neuropathy, they have lupus, emphysema. Again, approved day one coverage. Now let's take another client. Let's say they're 70, congestive heart failure and diabetes. And this is going to be an example of a graded policy. Now that is because the CHF and diabetes, those are related, so they're going to stack and make it a graded policy. Now let's take another client. Let's say they have kidney failure, congestive heart failure. This would prompt it to a decline. Now, the one thing I want to point out, and we wanted to show just what a decline would look like, but as a whole with Transamerica, we're competitive with congestive heart failure, heart disease, but kidney failure, that is going to be a decline for the most part for Transamerica. That's where we're not as competitive. The kidney failure, kidney disease, that's something to look out for. And I believe it's included here, but I'll show you guys. We also have a kind of pre-screening tool built into the portal. So if you have some clients that you're not sure of, in the actual Express portal, you're able to kind of pre-screen it, see kind of where they will land. But my suggestion normally is, since the app is streamlined, doesn't take too long to get through, is you can also just go through and see if the client will qualify as well. You have two different options there.
To get a contract with Transamerica, just go to your SureLC link, either on the Messer website or the one that you have through your upline, and that'll be available to you, and we'll get you set up. And as soon as you get that agent number, you're good to go to write these policies. Thanks again for your time today, and everyone, have a great rest of your day.